What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So, for those of you that follow the channel, you know we love smart glasses and have done basically hands-on with all of the Meta Ray-Ban collabs and the Meta Oakley collabs as well, including the display glasses. Well, just the other day, Meta announced those new 3 self-branded Meta smart glasses. These are the Adventurers. As you saw on the channel, we did an unboxing and first look of these. But in today's video, I want to do a comparison with the Gen 2 Wayfarers. These are obviously the limited edition ones and also those Adventurers. These are more similar than different, and the biggest selling point is the price savings off of the own new self-branded Meta glasses as opposed to the Ray-Bans for obvious reasons. But let's talk about the specs. Let's take a comparison because there are some differences, but most are just in the cases and other scenarios like that. I'll put them on, give you a full first look at them as well. You guys let me know in the comments below, what do you prefer? I'll throw those affiliate links up down below. I greatly appreciate if you use them. It helps out the channel immensely. Let's get right to it. So let's just start it out this way. The Meta Adventurer isn't necessarily a better smart glass from a technology standpoint. It's essentially Meta taking everything people loved about the Ray-Ban Meta Wayfarers and putting it into their own branded frame with a lower starting price and really more fit customization options. As far as specs go, again, you're going to get the same 12 megapixel camera on both, 3K video recording, 5 mic arrangements, and 8 hours of battery life in either model. With live translation, you can get prescription lenses. You do have a standard and large option for the Meta glasses and do have multiple sizes for the Wayfarers. And then obviously you do get support for that new charging stand that we talked about in our other video. That is super nice made, but it is overpriced for what you get. And keep in mind now, with the new Meta smart glasses, they are coming in at $299 starting, as opposed to about $379 for the Ray-Ban branded ones, which is awesome. So keep this in mind also. When we're talking about these new Meta Adventurers, you're getting that new nicely designed compact charging case. And what I mean by that is this, unlike the old ones, are fixed. You can't condense these down. This is kind of what you see is what you get. The case cannot be folded, whereas opposed to on the new Adventurers, they are made just like the display glasses where you can fold these down and everything rolls up. And you have that nice slimline case that you probably wouldn't mind to take with you a little more easily than you would with the Wayfarers case. So definitely one of the biggest perks and something I actually didn't realize when I first ordered these to have, and that is a great charging case to carry. So aside from that as well, with the new Meta glasses also, you are getting an adjustable nose piece, which isn't the same on these. So it's made for you to be able to kind of move these along as you want to be able to have a much better fit. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do with the camera right here, but these are adjustable. The template is also, you do have adjustable temple tips, and you do have overextension hinges for wider head shapes as well. And you do obviously have more frame and lens combinations that are going to be available at launch. And these are going to be available not just on Meta's own store, but on Best Buy and Amazon. Again, all 3 of those links will be up down below for you to pick. Now again, like I said, as far as from a tech standpoint, they are very similar. You do have similar design language, I'll bet, with a couple of tweaks. And one thing I talked about in our unboxing of these Adventurers is the new housing for the camera lenses and the actual LED indicator being smaller than on the old ones. And I think that is abundantly clear here side by side. They did shrink it down. It looks much more minimal and doesn't stand out as much, although the LED is still just as bright and it is, from a privacy standpoint, equally clear. But you can definitely see the difference between the sizes of those camera and LED housings right there. So that is definitely good to see. They both do offer, obviously, those open ear speakers, hands-free Meta AI, you have your voice commands, calls and messaging notifications, live translation, and music playbacks. And with the new Adventurer, ships Meta's updated Muse Spark AI model and expanded language support. But obviously, as that is only software, it will be coming to the older gen as well. So Let's go ahead and just kind of open these up and show you from a sizing standpoint how comparable they are. I do think that the Adventurers are just ever so slightly slimmer. It could be a placebo effect, but they are very comparable nonetheless in the arms. And then obviously the frame itself, this actually tucks back the lens ever so slightly, whereas these are almost more flush with the actual lens. So that's just purely from a design standpoint. Even the Furies, which are the other new gens of Meta's glasses, they have a recessed lens as well, but no big deal there, just a little difference. I do like the new Meta logo on the tips here of the frame. And then if we're gonna turn them around and flip them around, you guys can see right here, just the similarities again between them. There really isn't too much aside from that editable nose piece that is obviously going to help for a lot of people's for a better fit on their face. So very similar nonetheless. But then the most important question that a lot of people are going to ask when you should buy these over the Wayfarers and vice versa. If you're looking to obviously get the best value, these new Adventurer lenses are going to be the ones to get. Also, if you could care less about the Ray-Ban branding, if you want a better fit and adjustment, and you just want the latest and greatest design from Meta, these are going to be your obvious go-to. And then for the Wayfarers, when you want to pick these, if you love the iconic Wayfarer look, these are obviously going to be much more interesting for you. The different designs, if fashion matters as much as technology, you're getting the name and tech in that. If you already wear Ray-Bans, this will probably be the most recognizable and comfortable fit for you guys. And then obviously, I would probably mention that now, if it was me, the smartest buy is going to be the Adventurers for most people. While the Ray-Ban Meta Wayfarers remain the better lifestyle choice, technologically similar, you're going to save some money by getting the new Adventurers, which is obviously the goal. I did wish, and hopefully they'll have them come out in time, but I did wish that these lenses were a little darker. I do not like the see-through lenses. I like mirror lenses, as you can see right down here. These are just definitely much more of my cup of tea. But that's it for this one, guys. Let me know again in the comments below, which one are you getting? Is the charging case going to be a differentiating factor for you guys? Or what are you hoping to gain out of Meta's new offerings? Let me know also in the comments if you want me to review the Fury ones as well. I'm on the fence about getting a pair. I'll happily do a comparison with the Metas, with the new Adventurers, and the Furies in a three-way battle royale, so to speak. Or let me know if you think these are just the best offering and that's it. Obviously, they do have that third one, the partnership with, I think it's Kendall Jenner. Not going to get those for obvious reasons, but if those are your style, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.